Okay guys, Cardi here, and this is the part 2 video of the Phoenix Gold MS-2125 guys. Yes, MS-2125. This is the part 2 video guys. So, guys, I'm gonna correct something. One of my subscriber or somebody who's watching, I'm not sure if guys, if it's a subscriber, but a lot of time people make comments. I don't know who is a subscriber guys, honestly, but you know, I respect all of my subscribers. Some people would know by name. His name is Frank Paul. Frank Paul, thank you very much for pointing out, yes, that I was wrong in calling the transistors MOSFET. Yes, guys, they are not MOSFET. They are transistors. These are BJT, as he says. Yes. So, yes. And another thing I was telling him, say A on one side and stump off on one side, yes, guys. So, as I said, yeah, these are transistors, guys, not MOSFET. Okay, guys? Yes. So, what I was saying, he said something, he pointed out something, but I guess it go across different. What I'm saying this, A1302, yeah, normally in some amplifier you would have A here, and then over here you would have A. You understand? Just the same, they would go up across as the same. But in this case, you have the A here, and then you have this 2SC here, 3281. Okay, 2SC 3280. Yes. So what I was saying is the A side. I just said A because I'm not to put it. I didn't put the 2SA1302 on it. So 2SA1302, and this says CS2SC3281. So in some amplifier it will be across. So I was saying if anybody have one of these to repair where it comes with none of these are inside of it, because sometimes you get amplifier where none of the outputs are inside of it, because these are the output transistors, guys. So yes, so I was saying just to assure that some people would put like the 2SA here and 2SA here. It's not like that in this amplifier. It's 2SA here, 2SA here. So it's an X shape, and the C side is as I said, 2SC 3281. It goes this way. So you see, guys. So that's where it goes from here to here. So as you see the circuit layout, you guys will figure out what I'm talking about. So that's what I was saying there. But thanks for the correction, man. Enough respect. Enough respect. Yeah, these are not MOSFET. These are transistors. They are BJT, as it says. Yes, they are. Okay. Yeah. So guys, yes, this is part 2 video. And guys, just now I said, all right, I replaced these capacitor, and I put the power wire on off camera because I said, all right, let me see what he said this was doing, because I didn't really pour it up to see what it was doing. So after checking the circuit, that's how I pour up stuff, guys. If I see nothing shorting out and I remove these, as I said, I try to see what's going on. So what I did, guys, is, as you see here, hold on, let me show you guys. I put the power wire on. So then I pour it on, guys, and this light comes on and then it goes off. This one, the red one here that says overload. Yeah, the overload light comes on. Yes. This one, yes. And then I don't see any other lights. I switch it off real fast. Checking these, guys. These one were on this side. These power supply MOSFET. These are MOSFET now, guys. These are power supply MOSFET. These are IRFP 044. RFP 044. Yes, these are MOSFET now, guys. So now, guys. All right. So I was like, what is going on here, guys? So look at this. Let me show you guys. Because they have some gate resistor to them, which is 100, which is black brown. These are 100 ohms. Look, guys, when I go across that, look at that. Nothing. So I keep checking this if it's working accurately. Yeah, it is. Check this one here. Nothing. I'm not getting the 100 ohms, guys. I check one here. You see that, guys? I'm getting 112. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. Sorry, guys, for that glare just now. Sorry so much, guys. I didn't see those guys. So I check this one, guys. Look. I'm getting... See that, guys? 112. Look at these other one now, guys. Sorry about that. It's glitched just now. Look. Nothing with those. Nothing with these. And that one is reading like, no, come on, I'm touching this circuit. See, nothing with those, guys. So you know it should be a 100 ohm resistor, gate resistor, guys. Nothing from them. All right? Come on, wake up. So these were running really hot, guys. Very, very, very hot. All right. So I come on this side now. Look at that, guys. I'm getting those readings here. See? Some weird reading, guys. So all these gates, guys, resistors. I see I cut one right here. I don't know, guys, but these gate resistor, guys, are burnt out. Look at them. So little one right here, guys. Yes. Look. So, and it says brown, black, brown. Yes, guys, that's 100 ohms, if I'm not wrong. Yes. Those guys are burnt out. So now, guys, I'm going to replace them and see where we go from there. Because, man, these, I tell you guys, this burned me so much, man. Whoa, oh yeah, it's on this finger, guys. And now you won't be able to see it there, but the air is smooth, it's shiny right here. I think you guys can see it, yeah, it really burned me real bad. It burned me real bad, guys. Because that's what I do when, you know, after doing this for a while, you know, when you see a circuit goes on, like, you don't see any light, you touch, you must see if anything is, you know. Then I figure it out. So, all right, let me plug this solder iron in, guys, and start some. All right, so, guys, I'll get back with you. I'm going to get some of the 100 ohm MOSFET together, guys, and then 100 ohm resistor, guys. 100 ohm resistor, guys. Resistor. Yes, guys, if I make a mistake, let me know, guys. Correct me. I don't know why I'm making, man, crazy. Sometimes, guys, I have a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff on my mind now, so yeah. So it uses 8 MOSFET, guys, for the power supply. 4 on this side, 4 on this side. And these are the IRFP 044. All right, IRFP 044. These I haven't seen in a long time in any amplifier, guys. Believe me. Believe me, yeah. It's a long time I haven't seen these. So these are black brown resistor. So yeah. Let me get some together and get back with you guys. All right, give me a minute. All right, guys, we're back. So I'm gonna remove these. One is somewhere over here. Let me try to locate where this one is, guys. Exactly right here. I'm gonna remove it too. So yeah, this one is not reading the right ohms. Yeah, should be. Yeah, this resistor should be 100 ohms. Yeah, brown, black, brown. Yeah, it's 100 ohms. So, and don't worry, guys. I'm gonna put a show. I'm gonna write down whatever I wrote down or whatever you guys wanna say. Yeah, I'm gonna put on paper everything I replaced from this amplifier, so you guys will see what's going on. So everything will be on paper. Oh, I forgot this is a double-sided circuit board, guys. So, and another thing with the circuit board, guys, that you have to be careful of. I'm going to show you. I didn't notice until, let me show you guys. Hold on. Once I remove these, I'll let you guys see what I'm talking about. All right. So it's funny, guys. These burnt out in a way you don't even notice, guys. No discoloration, no nothing, but they burnt. So yes, so let me show you what's going on here, guys. Sorry, I hope this isn't. Hold on, guys. Let me show you what's going on. All right, yes, guys. So it should be. Whoa. See that, guys? Let me bend one of these. Just I don't want to touch my hand and add no extra ohms to it. All right, see that? 100 ohms, guys. That's what should go here for the gate for these. So, okay. Just letting you guys know. Yes. And with these, let me try one of these that I replace, what I remove. See that guy? This we call dead. Nothing, guys, from it. Nothing at all. Wow. So I guess this one is a power supply issue. All right, I'm going to just do this side first, then I go over to the other side. Yeah. So we have 4 of them on this side that I have to place. 4 on the other side, guys. I'm going to guys show you something with this board, but a lot of people might not see, notice, but I'll show you. Sorry guys, but sorry I have to do it like this so these don't touch to the circuit down there. So right, so right, that's 3 installed already. Alright guys, I can pull these through like this. Alright guys, so with these guys, none of these are soldered from the top. You don't have any no soldering from the top of this amplifier. But guys, alright, what I want to point out to you guys is, let me put this like this. Alright, let me put it like this. As I told you about this wire that I have here, just copper wire, guys, man, this thing is pulling, anything I put in place, it always shift it one way. So yeah, so let me solder from the bottom here, guys, because there's no soldering from the top. But these, I'm gonna cut this like this, so I can remove, I can make a clean cut whenever I want to. Three. Do that to this one. Come on. Alright. So yes guys, I wanna do as clean as I can, guys. No scratching on this board, guys, nothing like that, Yeah, but you see this thing, guys, it spins right away around because of this wire that I'm using, guys. It's just so thick and heavy. It keeps pulling this thing its own way. So alright, so that side now. So what I'm going to do now, guys, let me show you if it's working like it should. Sorry again, guys. Sorry for that blurriness with that. That's crazy light. I don't know where the blurriness coming from, guys. That's too much. Alright, guys, let's check these gate resistor. So you got 101. That's what I want to see. That, guys, 102. 100. See that, guys? 100. That's what you want to see, guys. So, alright, guys, let me explain something to you about the circuit board, guys. This circuit board, it's nothing can drop on the top of it. If don't let anything drop on top of the circuit board, it can be really dangerous. Cause look what I'm telling you, guys. See that? You see that, guys? Yes. It doesn't have a coating on it like a covering coating like the green thing like on the other side. No. So everything up here is just exposed, which I would say it's a good and bad thing, because once you put the cover on, you shouldn't have nothing let go in the church, because Even if it's got amplifiers from nowadays, if that happened, yeah, stuff would have to go between certain areas for it to happen. But this one, you can't. That mistake can't happen. There's no mistake for anything to fall into this one. It will shut it out. So you see that? Yes, guys. So all of these guys here. Yes. So and it's really pretty though. You know, look at it. It's shiny and everything, but it's not insulated. This is not insulated. No, you know, any at all. Not insulated, guys. None of it is insulated. See it? This is live. Yeah, it's not insulated. So be careful, guys. If you wanna, you know, mess around with certain stuff with it, or yeah, make sure everything is cleaned up before you do anything with it. It's not like these amplifiers these days. Yes, guys. And see how I remove stuff from the table, guys. See, there's a piece of tape. Yes, and then I would fold it like this, and like this, and like this. You know, yes, like this. So that's how you do it. Get rid of little stuff on the thing here. So I don't want to make this video too short, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, guys, pause the video. Then I'm going to start on this side, replace these gate resistors, and then I'll get back with you guys, okay? Hope you guys understand what I'm trying to do here, because it's 16 minutes now, so I want to just make this be a, you know, I want to make this be the final video, you know? So we'll see how it goes, guys, all right? Give me a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back again. So just to let you know, guys, I replaced all these gate resistors for these MOSFET transistors, guys. Yes, these are transistors. It's a MOSFET type transistor. Just to let you guys know. Oh yes, and these are the 14PFP or 44. So IRFP or 44. Okay, guys, IRFP or IFP 044. Just letting you guys know.